Rich, it's been 3 months since you made the contest announcement video. Where are the results? Allow me to explain myself.
I'm a dickhead.
Hey everybody, Rich here, 4 months late with the contest results. Yep, it's finally happening. We're finally going to figure out who's going to be winning the guitar. This guitar, this PRS Custom 24 SE, brand new, going to someone who entered my contest. Now, what's the contest? For those of you that don't know, several months ago, I challenged YouTube to make a cover. Just make a cover of something in popular culture. It could be metal, it could be rock, it could be jazz, it could be anything. I just wanted them to make a cover and make it like the best possible product they could. And finally, the day has come where I will be giving away this guitar, which I'm kind of sad to see it go. So over the course of 3 or 4 weeks, I can't remember, I received over 170 individual entries from all kinds of people on YouTube. Some of them I was familiar with before, a lot of them I'm just finding out about, and I'm not exaggerating here when I say that every entry was so good. Like, there are so many solid entries, and like that's kind of what took so long between me and the judges trying to figure out which one we thought was the best. It almost seems unfair to say that like there's a clear far and away standout, because when it comes down to it, there really wasn't. There actually, like, we had a final judging pool of the 170, and it was still like 100 entries. So you guys killed it. You guys did a great job. We were completely overwhelmed. I'm still like a little overwhelmed just making this video. I don't even know really how to approach it. I don't even know how to approach it, so I'm just kind of winging it. So I hand selected a ragtag panel of judges to go through and judge this thing of varying backgrounds. The judges include myself, FamilyJules, Adrisaurus, Insaneintherainmusic, Ace Waters, AHMusic, the 8-Bit Drummer, and ToxicxEternity. So without further ado, we'd like to start with the runners-up, the folks that were in the final contention for winning something, but did not quite make it to the top 5. So how that worked is all of those entries got at least one of the judges' blessings. They got one of the judges to say, yes, this is in my top 3 or 4 selections. And so finally we move on to the winners, the grand prize winners, the 5th, 4th, 3rd. The 2 third place winners will be winning a shirt and a signed copy of Determination by me. The shirt is like one of these shirts that I'm wearing here, if you can see it. It's one of my signature Richaadeb shirts that you can get on my merch store right now. Go buy my merch. If you didn't win a shirt, you can still buy one, and you're a winner in my eyes regardless. This video unofficially brought to you by Monster Energy. Taste the rainbow. For 2nd place, you'll be getting those 2 things as well as a hoodie, which that might just sound like, hey, it's more merch, but they're pretty comfortable. Like, I actually have one, and some of the people that live in this house have one. And they're really comfy, and they're nice, and they're expensive, so yeah, I think that's a good price. And finally, 1st place will be getting all those things, and this thing, which isn't Richaadeb merch, but is actually a very nice guitar that I will be mailing to you. And for all these prizes, I'll be taking care of the shipping and handling, so don't worry if you're international and the shipping's like $1 million. I'll figure it out. Okay, so let's start things off. The person in 5th place who will be winning a shirt and a CD is Hell6Bells in 5th place with his excellent cover of Party Stronger from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. He really actually kind of blew us all away here, because this track is not easy. Party Stronger is a weird track because like the leads are just strange and they slide all over the place, but he managed to overcome that with some really interesting and unique tapping techniques, as well as just a really solid mix, while also demonstrating that you can still have fun while playing something difficult and technically intense, and having just a solid video product to show for it in the end result as well. So congratulations, Hell6Bells. You deserve it, man. That was actually really cool. That's a really cool video. That's like one of those covers that like I kind of want to cover but don't know how to approach it. So now I probably won't because your arrangement's so good. All right, so moving on. The other 3rd place winner is Subversive Asset with his sax rendition of Winter from Harvest Moon, which I've never played this game and I've never heard this piece, but the thing about Subversive Asset is you don't really need to have a contextual understanding of the game to be able to appreciate the video, not just for the musical chops, not just for the saxophone skill, but because this dude always finds a way to incorporate a narrative or an interesting story into his videos, which really kind of sets him apart from a lot of the other people in this competition and just on YouTube in general. He was on just about every judge's top 5 list, with good reason. His videos are always incredibly interesting. They kind of leave the viewer thinking as well as appreciating all the work that he put in the video and the music, and just how talented a musician he is. So congratulations, Subversive Asset. Keep doing what you're doing, dude, because you're onto something, I think. Like, you're not just getting in front of a camera and showing your dumb face and stuff. You're actually pushing the envelope for the genre, which we all really appreciate, and so good on you. Now we move on to the 2 second place winners who will be winning the shirt, the hoodie, and a CD from me. And the 3rd place winner is Ryan Lafford with his cover of Tropos from Owlboy. This was actually one of the first submissions that I had received, and I know this sounds kind of unfair, but I mean it genuinely that none of the judges were surprised when we thought that Ryan had a top tier entry, because Ryan is just so good. Ryan, you're too good. It's annoying how good you are. I had said in the comments of his video when he uploaded it that he's like the kid in math class that throws off the grading curve and also reminds the teacher that homework was actually due today, even though it seemed like she was gonna forget. Thanks, Ryan. But actually though, Ryan went above and beyond with this cover, as he does with most of his covers. The mix is fantastic. The aesthetics are great. He even put on a goofy little owl suit and left us with some silly giggles and some fun stuff, as well as just creating this hard-hitting and cohesive piece derived from an underappreciated game and an underappreciated soundtrack, and it was just fantastic. So good job, Ryan. Like I said, nobody's surprised. Go away now, you're too good. Stop, you're too good at what you're doing. Everyone wants you to keep going, but stop. Alright, moving on, and the second place winner, who will also be winning a hoodie, a shirt, and a CD from me, is Pajama Pants Music, coming in 2nd place with her excellent rendition of Mulgera. Is it Mulgera? Whatever. Coming in 2nd place with her Mulgera battle theme. It's hard to critique this video in any way or even say anything about it just because it's so good. Not only is the video production there, not only is the audio production there, not only is the technical prowess with all of the instruments there, not only is the arrangement there, it's just everything is so cohesive, everything is so good. So much so that this video was actually shared by several fan sites, including Zelda Universe, when Pajama Pants Music released the video. That's how good it is. It made rounds on social media. It impressed all of the judges. There's so many instruments that are being played not only competently but excellently. Like some of the other entrants, her video showed up on basically every judge's top 5 list, if not close to the top, number 1. Fantastic job, Julia, Pajama Pants Music. Excellent work. You know, that's kind of the thing, is like prompting people to make the best product they can, and then they probably are exceeding their own expectations in the process, which is just like it's just an awesome feeling. It's just like a really cool thing to witness, and y'all should be proud of yourself. But ultimately, when it comes down to it, there can only be one. And man, I am not excited about shipping this guitar to the winner because it's a long ways away. Because the grand prize winner is Metal Fortress. Gosh darn Fortress completely and utterly surprised everyone with his entry, because we've seen Metal Fortress's stuff before in other competitions than just on his channel, and he tends to do really solid rock covers and really solid, as you would guess it, metal covers. But we'd seen him dabbling in some of this like sample pad EDM style music in the past, but not to this caliber, not to this degree, where the video is just so fun. Everything about this video just screams fun. From the way Metal Fortress presents himself and plays his instruments, to how the video is edited and filmed, to the arrangement, which is completely different from the original song. So much so that like if you were to hear it off the cuff, you would think it's just like a cool dance track. And that's kind of like part of what this contest was about, is not only just paying homage to a video game that you like, paying homage to a soundtrack that you might like, but taking an idea that a talented composer has put out for you and just putting a completely new spin on it in a way that appeals to people in a different light. And just about everyone who was on the finals list ended up doing that, but man, Metal Fortress just completely and utterly slayed his entry. It's so good. Everybody loved it. Everyone has fun. I was sitting next to Jules and Adriana actually when they were listening to this for like the second time, and they just started laughing. They just started laughing because it's so fun and so cool. Go watch the video if you have not, because it is excellent, and it won a dude a guitar. Metal Fortress, congratulations. You are the grand prize winner of this 2016 PRS Custom 24 SE. I will be mailing this to you. Expect an email from me or a private message from me somewhat soon, asking you how I can get this thing to you. As for the other winners, it's the same deal. Congratulations. I will be reaching out to all of you and trying to get your contact information and all that stuff so I can send you stuff. See, I told you, you know, you guys just have to have faith. I swear I wasn't conning you. What, you think I was just going to fool you into making a cool product that you can be proud of? You think I'm that much of a dickhead? Because you'd be right. But I'm still going to abide by my word. So that's it. That's the contest. It's been a ride, dude. So thank you all so much for entering and for watching. Everyone who entered, you should be proud of yourself for completing the challenge and entering the competition. Like I said, the competition was stiff, but ultimately when it came down to is, you know, the top 5 people, they just did something that set them apart. And that doesn't mean you should stop doing what you're doing or stop trying to make awesome music. Everyone should take this as an opportunity to improve themselves. And look out for the next contest, or just make stuff because it's fun to make stuff and it's a cool thing to do. So, yeah, dude, congratulations, Metal Fortress, once again. Thank you all, everyone, for entering, and I guess we'll see you next time after I figure out how I'm going to pay like $500 for shipping a guitar to the East. So, we'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching.